Oh, what? Excuse me? Okay, so I have begun a new session, and the first thing you will notice is that I gave myself a nice chunk of gil. So as I explained at the end of the previous session, basically at this stage, as you can see from the battles and the way things are constructed, you're having to use up a lot of resources. So the lack of auto haste means a ton of chocobo wings, and that is like the benchmark example for the difference when it comes to the Pbirdman mod, when it comes to like items and that kind of thing. So normally you'd have to bribe the Mackaya 360,000 gil, and I believe it gives you like 20 chocobo wings or like 40 or 30 or something along those lines. And when you look at how quickly they've been drained here, you're going to have to spend, at this particular rate, you're going to have to spend a few million gil just to probably have enough chocobo wings to see you through to the end of the monster arena. And to me that seems like too much, and it's not really something that Pbirdman could have foreseen as much, because obviously it requires some serious playtesting to see how things are progressing. What is your item usage across like multiple battles and across hours and hours of Monster Arena? So it's not something I'm gonna exactly like blame Pbirdman for, but this is something that's come about as a result of my testing. So because I wanted to press on with it, I didn't want to kind of tell Pbirdman this and then wait for a new patch and all that kind of stuff. I've just given myself more gil because that's something I would have had to have done anyway, and I'm going to ask if he thinks that the gil situation should be changed. So the kind of stuff that you could potentially do, I guess, is to make bribes more lucrative, I think. Because, I mean, at this stage, because you can't get auto haste using chocobo wings anyway, I don't see why it's such a huge deal to kind of restrict it. So even like for 360,000, let's say, just give us 99 chocobo wings, for example. I think putting the mimics back up to 100,000 gil is a good idea too, because you can get Gillionaire, and with that you'll be able to get 200,000 gil. So I think if you make those sort of changes, then I think you'd be able to get like 2 or 3 million gil pretty quickly, and then it won't be a problem anymore. So for you guys, when you're playing this mod and you need like, you know, a couple of million gil to do all of the bribing stuff that you want to do, or maybe more, then especially if you can speed up as well, it probably won't take you more than like half an hour to an hour to get all of the gil that you need. And for Final Fantasy X farming, that's not a huge deal. But as it stands right now, in this particular patch that I'm playing, I think it's been made too difficult and too grindy, and I'd already literally just spent about 10 hours trying to grind for some stats and to get some items that I wanted. So I'm not about to play the grinding game again, because there's battles to be won, and that's what I want to focus on. So for that reason, I'm going to push on with the next one, and I'm going to keep going until I run out of like chocobo wings. Light curtains, what did I have to bribe? Who did I have to bribe for light curtains? Normally you could beat, I think you could beat Fafnir for 40 of them, but like I said, at this stage we can't really make use of those kind of things because those guys are just too tough. So for example, light curtain is one of the annoying ones in the game, and I might see if Pbirdman can get bribes for light curtains, because normally like you have to either beat Fafnir to get 40, I think you overkill for 40, but we're not going to be able to beat Fafnir reliably at the moment, so I think it's going to have to be like Gemini steals in order to get light curtains, which is probably not great. But I will do a few of those just because I need to get them. I can't go into these battles with like 9 light curtains. So it's one of these things where I'm at that sort of annoying stage where I need a lot of these things to win battles, but I don't really have easy ways to get them. So like if you have even higher stats and you're at the level where you can sort of fight Dark Aeons or take on the original Monster Arena creations, then you can beat Fafnir pretty quickly, and you know, farming for light curtains is never a problem again. It's fine, but the way it is now, it's a pain. Like this is the grindiest part of the game when it comes to item procurement and getting gil and that sort of thing. But hey, this is how we figure these things out. I'm doing all this testing, I'm running all these battles and doing all this farming, grinding and all that stuff to see where it's all going to go and how it all fits in as part of a more extended experience. Because especially once you get to this stage of the game, like the boss battles are one thing, but the whole kind of how can players, you know, how can players boost their stats, how can they get the armors they need, how can they get gil, what's accessible and what isn't, like those kind of things become extremely important as well. And it's something that as a modder and as a tester you can't really ignore these things. Like earlier on in the game, it was, you know, a lot of the things are kind of set up in a way where you can focus mostly on the boss battles. But I think when you get to this stage, it's a different ball game. You just can't forget about that stuff. Because if you leave it exactly how it is, you leave certain loopholes and things become too easy. So, you know, even something as simple as the celestial weapons, if you leave the celestial weapons as they are now, then I feel like I would have made a lot more progress and things would have been a lot more easier. But by blocking them till like you get further in, I think that's a big difference. So another one is auto haste. If I had auto haste for everyone at this stage, again it would have been a very different kind of story. But because you don't have auto haste, you force players to use a lot of Hasker, and you force the players to use a lot of Chocobo wings. I mean, because of the delay of Hasker and the fact that we only have 200 MP, which is another restriction, then I prefer to not use Hasker where possible in battle. So then you have to use Chocobo wings instead, and they become harder to get because Makea gives you less of them. So like you can see there's this constant domino effect where you change one thing and it has this knock-on effect on various other parts of the game. So this is what I mean. Like this is the stage of the game where you really start to experience these sort of things, and it becomes harder and harder to keep it all in check and to make it a balanced experience. But I mean, I'm obviously doing my best from a testing and like giving advice sort of standpoint, and Pbirdman's doing everything he can to try and sort of take my advice into account. He reads the comments every episode, and obviously his own opinions and his own vision to try and make the best mod that he can for this stage of the game as well. So, do we have enough for a run? 22. Okay, I'll do a couple more battles and then I'll go in. Thankfully the Gemini has 2 as a rare steal, so it's not too bad. I mean, it's difficult. You could say, oh, you know, why don't you give the Gemini 4 as a rare steal? But once you start getting into that sort of game, then you can start to potentially abuse stuff for the storyline. So maybe then it'll be too easy to have 3 auto protects for the late stage storyline bosses of the game, and you don't want to do that either. So there's just this fine balance at all times. I try and at least get like 3 steals out of this guy, and potentially the rare one. I keep stealing until I get the rare one, because it's a double. But because I had a few more things I wanted to just talk about, I decided not to speed things up. But normally, obviously, I'd be doing this in 2.5 times speed, and literally within the space of 4 or 5 minutes, you'll have like 25, 30, maybe more light curtains. So it's not too bad. It's definitely doable. Wow, just not giving me the steals. Okay, fine. But you get the idea. You get the idea. There you go. There's a rare steal. Okay. I think I will push on and see what we got next. See, another one is X potions. I'm going to have to bribe the X potions as well as they run out with this auto potion strategy. So that's going to be another thing that I would have needed Gil for. So it's all sort of connected. Now, I'm going to keep this for now and see how we do. It's a shame you can't like leave the auto potions and put them to the side so he can't use them for this battle. I mean, I could buy high potions instead so he doesn't waste his X potions. Yeah, this is a way to, I guess, stop him from using X potions. You could do potion too, but I feel like high potion with alchemy would kind of benefit him a little bit too, while not wasting my X potions. Okay, so we had made it to the Happy Slappers. Oh, whoa. That is a really formidable duo. Ouch. Okay, this isn't looking good. This is not looking good. Pep up. What is that? Missed for him. 20,000 healing on the auto regen. Good grief. I also feel like this is a battle that I won't be able to tank. They'll just be too strong. Surely I can't survive like a Kotos punch and a Mega Gastric Juice at the same time. Okay. I mean, Tidus having Ribbon... Ooh, magic break. Tidus having Ribbon is big benefit. Let's just see what kind of damage we're doing for starters. I mean, before I really get into trying to... Oh, he's got auto regen too. Hold on. Let's just see if we can dispel some stuff here. If they both have auto regen, we're in trouble. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, auto protect, that definitely didn't help. Oof. Does the delay still work if she gets KO'd, or does she come back without the delay? I think they come back without. Okay. Oh wow. Just booted off the screen. 26,000. I mean, let's just try and keep these two boys alive anyway, if we can. And why didn't haste work on Walker? Did it get disabled? Right, let's try a Sentinel anyway, see how we do against it. And for him... I wonder if I should do one of these for Bad Breath. Let's just attack for now. Wait for that first Bad Breath and see what happens. Gastric Juice Blast. This hits everyone, right? Yeah, okay. What kind of damage? Protect works, that's good to know. Okay. It's a bearable sort of damage. Yes, okay, good. And 25,000 for him. Okay, right. This is manageable, but we have to see what happens when that Bad Breath hits. I hacked myself back 99. I think I was on 70. I just gave myself 99 again. I couldn't be bothered to fight Adamantoids like 10 times. Okay. I mean, just in case there's a punch that he can't Sentinel. But we're doing good damage at least, that's one thing. I think Malboro Menace used to have 640,000. Something along those lines. Oof. Is Protect gone? Is that why that happened? No, it was just big damage. Okay, fine. Whoops. This is a new item, so it's slotted in at the top. I need to rearrange that. But we're staying alive for now. But you're seeing these Chocobo wings are just going to go fast. I think within maybe like 2 or 3 battles tops, we're probably going to run out. So it must have a Bad Breath counter again, so I'll probably have to hit it like 7 times, let's say. Oh no, it's going to die now. There you go. Yeah, so Gastric, I think that's like a fixed damage attack. So your Sentinel's going to be in trouble with that one. Okay. Then maybe a good idea not to Sentinel here. Alright, here we go. Walker's going to be the one that's hit with the statuses, so I've got to be careful for him. Riku's got a pretty... yeah, I mean her one's pretty good, so she'll be fine. I wonder if he's going to use the pet thing again. I'll be wary of that. Right, surely Bad Breath's going to happen now. No? Okay. Surprised. Oof. Yeah, so if you're unlucky... Ooh, if you're unlucky and they hit the same person with that attack, then you will die. It doesn't matter what buffs you've got. So it's a little bit of a luck game in that sense. Again, it's feeling pretty well matched. So the Veterans run continues to impress in that regard. Nice. Has anything been disabled? I mean, that's a serious delay, by the way. Okay, this time I'm just going to defend. Okay, here we go. Putrid Breath. This is going to be like a make or breaker. What kind of effects do we have here? Right, Tide has handled it like a boss, and she's got the auto med, so that's good. And well, I think that worked out pretty perfectly, to be honest. That was pretty good. Right, let me have a check anyway, see if there's any like insidious statuses that I've got that I haven't realised. No, okay, good. So hopefully we don't get Putrid Breath again, like back to back. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you do, it seems to be completely fixed damage. Fine. Fine. But I think we're doing pretty well here so far. We're hanging in. The Iron Fist is brutal. I'd rather just keep using Healing Waters. We'll probably have to face at least one more Putrid Breath, I would say. There you go. Well, okay. Maybe it's not a counter. Maybe I just got lucky I didn't get hit with it a few times. Okay, here we go. I think it's Wakka's turn first. Yeah, bad combination there. Riku doesn't have Auto Phoenix, so this is where things can get really dangerous. Whoa, okay. I mean, Riku's armor is keeping us in the game here. But she's been slowed as well to make things even worse. I need Wakka to get taken out here. Ha! Auto Potion kicked in and Confusion's gone? Okay, that was lucky. How should we do this? I'm going to try and keep everyone in it for now. Okay. Right, okay, that's a good option. I think we can get our footing back here. But you see, without the haste, you're seeing how difficult it is. I mean, when you don't have haste, and Putrid Breath hits you with the slow as well, probably, so... you have to stay hasted. Okay. Right, I think I can get back on the attack now. Nice. Right, let's do it. Yeah, that was. I kind of knew that was going to happen. And why isn't Auto Fingers working? It's weird. Sometimes Auto Fingers just doesn't kick in. That's odd. I've noticed it once or twice. Now, Pbirdman has told me about some battles he's found a way to disable Auto Phoenix from working, but since it still appears on my armor, I'm not really sure. But for now, I'm just going to keep going. missed. Whoa, since when? That's the first time we missed this thing. Some random misses sometimes, seriously. The overdrive's not going up by much either at the moment, unfortunately. I mean, you've seen that the overdrives aren't totally OP, so... Actually, I think there is something else. Last Supper. Oh, fuck. That don't sound good. Does it eject him from the battle? If it does, there's not too much more I can do. Ooh. Yeah. Ejected. And well, if Auto Phoenix isn't working either, then we're in big trouble. So, this ain't looking good. There's one thing I need to check after this battle though. It might be a bug that Pbirdman hasn't told me about. I mean, we're not surviving these back to back. And well, he started missing now as well, so we're not going to get nowhere. Huh? Since when was that a thing? Whoa. Right, we got completely obliterated here. Honestly, I'm not really seeing what we could even do here. Because I'm kind of ignoring Kotos right now. Maybe I shouldn't. But there's something I need to check here. Because this is... There's something up here. So if you look at this, it's set to ally. And mine's never set to ally. So I think this is another bug of it, I think. So it does it for the entire party. That's really weird. So just as a way to check that. So basically I think this is his way of stopping you from spamming overdrives in these battles. Let's have another look. I could swear Auto Phoenix was working before. So it must be a particular attack that's disabling Auto Phoenix, but I don't know which one it is. Gaining 20,000 in one. That's just too much. Okay. So this time I'm going to focus on Kotos and see if I can take it out. Okay. I'm going to throw in a Dispel, just see what happens. I think it's got to be like auto... It's got to be like auto regen, yeah, it is, okay. Oof. Auto protect helped nicely there. And again, they get their turns always back to back, or almost always. And that was a counter attack, I think, because I tried to dispel. Oof. Mean. I think the overdrives are working properly now. Yeah, so I think certain battles they set your overdrive to ally. I need to check that. I'm not sure that's something Pbirdman told me about specifically. So this time we're going to go all out to try and take out Kotos if we can. And I've got the overdrives on my side as well. And then if need be, we'll try and go one-on-one with Malboro. It's a shame that Tyus got taken out because he was the guy with ribbon. But 28,000. Yeah, and he always comes back with that. And also, you see Auto Phoenix is gone. That's really weird. But he's recovering very, very fast. 32,000. Luck with his little high potion. I think again with Tidus I'll go for Energy Rain. See how that does. Oh, come on, leave him alone. Wow, he missed. What a... But at least the overdrives are coming fairly quick here. He'll die from this counter attack, so there's not much I can do. I'm gonna try a Hyper Null here instead. Okay. Yeah, 37,000 with one hit is not too bad. Okay, they both have overdrives now, that's good. Just can't survive it, he's just so fucking powerful. And again, just wasting a lot of Waka turns here, but there's not much I can do. Gotta stay healed. I'm thinking this Last Supper thing might also be, again, related to hits. So if you don't focus on Malboro Menace too much, it won't use Last Supper. I don't know what it's triggered by, so 11,000. Just replies to everything with that. This is another interesting battle. Ah, shit, I forgot about that. Well, this is another attempt that's gone wrong. So I'm gonna escape. Ah, can't escape. Okay, fine. At least I'll come in with some overdrives this time. Well, 2 overdrives to be precise. So yeah, some weird things are happening in this one, like my auto things to stop working and that kind of thing, so I've got to be careful. Okay, we've got ourselves another battle on our hands. So let me check the overdrive mode. Okay, it's fixed. Now for Waka I can't use... I have to have a stone-proof armor. Okay, probably going to go about it the same way for another attempt. I think I was doing okay there, but obviously forgot about Waka getting petrified. At least it always opens with Mega Gastric Juice instead of anything else. Okay, here we go again. So hit him with an energy rain to start. I've been crap at this recently, I don't know why. Maybe the energy rain timing is slightly different to Blitz Ace and Slice and Dice. I never used to use energy rain much at all. Thank you. Yeah, him being the Auto Phoenix guy just makes it a big problem, but at least I'm safe from this attack now in terms of petrification. Oof, look at that damage. So okay, this time the Auto Phoenix worked, so that's good. Gonna give myself the explosion so I don't die from the counter. There you go. Survive it. Oh, come on, why not? Did he get armor broken or something? He must have. Well, that was a waste. Yeah, I think these guys getting their turns back to back has been one of the most... Obviously it's a very deliberate move by Pbirdman, but it does make the battles definitely harder. And he doesn't counter-attack that, by the way. Okay. There was a status that was just like a line. I still got that. I was thinking maybe is that the one to do with that stuff, but it isn't. Why is he being hit for... Oh, he doesn't have the auto protect anymore. I forgot about that. Damn. Just need to do enough damage to take out this bloody Kotos, and then we have a shot. Alright, here we go again. Okay, Tyres took the hit nicely and got some damage in of his own. That's what I want to see. There you go. Now we're rolling. Okay, now we're rolling. I think leaving Malboro Menace alone for now is probably the best strategy. And I can get all this free damage in on Kotos without dying as a result. So Sentinel putting in good work here. Okay, here we go. The worst possible option. God damn. And Wak has been delayed to oblivion. But I think we're doing okay. Yes, Kotos is gaining back as a result, but nothing's perfect. We've got some overdrive still to come. Yeah, this Iron Fist is just too powerful. Once again, no one's got haste. But I do have some overdrives now, so I should be able to get some momentum back. Right, here we go. Oh. So much for that. I'm going to do this and... it's the wrong attack! I was going to do that and then unleash Energy Rain on the next one. Yeah, he doesn't have Protect. And it just randomly missed last time. Fuck you. Right, here we go. Another pair of turns. I do wonder if we never attack it, like, or we don't attack enough times, we don't see Putrid Breath at all. Okay, well defended. Let's get another attack reels in. Tyus is probably going to die as a result because he's going to take the counter attack, but at this stage I don't care. We need the momentum. Okay, hit someone else. Okay, good. Right, that worked out pretty well. Ah! Tyus with the unclutch accuracy, as always. His accuracy really needs to be better. But we're staying alive for longer than we normally do, which is a good sign. Take the hit. Can I squeeze? No. Okay, the protector's gone. Not going to take the risk here. I'll wait for... I'll wait for it. But because he's always going to get hit by an Iron Fist, he won't be able to use his overdrive pretty much. Yeah, unless this happens. So yeah, this is the thing that I just can't control for. I think this is the way I get the hit in. Okay, good. I think we're doing pretty well so far. Riku's done pretty well to stay alive. Alright, here we go again. And somebody gonna get taken out. Auto Phoenix? Yeah, you see that Auto Phoenix is gone again. So I've not been able to figure out exactly when that happens or why, but that's the deal. Gonna get him to Sentinel this time, so I can get the overdrive off. That's better. So last time he did about 48,000 damage. I'm pretty certain if you manage to get it the first time, the damage constant goes up slightly. So let's have a look. 59,000. I'm pretty sure that's not coincidence. So it pays to be able to get it early. I don't think we're a million miles away from taking out Kotos here. Okay, Waka Protect. Yeesh. Good grief. Yeah, this is a better play, I think. Healing water. And the overdrives are coming again, so I should be able to make use of them, hopefully. Let me get a quick hit in here. Actually, does he survive? He will, right? No. I'm just trying to think, will he survive the counter? I feel like he won't. Let's just see if he does. I forget if without Protect he survives the counter. I don't think he does. It's like 11,000 or something. Yeah, he won't. You get a hit in now at least. Be nice if I got a critical or two against this guy, but it's not happening. Alright, back to Sentinel. Don't hit Titus. Okay. Nice. Okay, now we're in business. Okay. I feel like using a Hyper Null this time as well to really pile it on. Again, the only way in which they kill me is if Mega Gastric Juice hits Titus, and then obviously he gets hit afterwards, but we'll see. Gonna take a risk here. Yeah, 1,700. I think, yeah, even if it had hit Titus, he would have survived it. So, well, maybe not with the random variants. But yeah, that worked out pretty well. Oh, again, he misses at the shittest moment. Let's hit now and then use the healing water next, I think, or maybe do this. No. Hit now. Okay, well now suddenly no one can hit. This is the thing I just hate most about this whole thing. It's just really annoying. Sometimes the misses just feel so random. Like you hit so consistently and then you miss twice in a row. It's just like, come on man. Why? You see what I mean? Like I've missed 3 in a row now. Why? See, now out of frustration I end up just throwing away a turn. So wasteful. It's like I've been fighting these guys for like half an hour, I haven't had 3 misses in a row like the entire thing. And I'm nearing the end, like I'm getting close to taking out Kotos, so missing now is just extra annoying. Yep, this time it's Titus, so his Sentinel days are over. I need to make some progress here, fuck this. Auto regen is just such a tough one to deal with, it just keeps these guys hanging in the battle. Yeah, as you can see. So we will not die. I still think we're doing well though, we're still on track here. We must be close. And you're noticing that putrid breath isn't happening either. I'm pretty certain that must be on a counter, so gotta remain vigilant about that. Okay, do I still have my protect? Then again, even if I don't at this stage, I still survive, so... Yeah, I didn't have protect, but it's fine. Gonna Sentinel again. Go. Want to get off another attack reels here. So Tyus is already sentineling here. Come on now. There you go. Okay, finally he's down. So now we're in with a good shot here. I feel like we've got to be fast though, because once that last supper hits, and you don't know which character is going to hit as well. Okay. I'm going to entrust in Riku probably again, and like really buff myself up here. Got to be careful here though. I don't want to like, just because it's down to 1, I don't want to rush anything and fail. It took me a while to take out that Kotos, so... At the moment it's a far cry from being able to take out Kotos like over and over again for easy power spheres. Those were the days, back in like 2008, 2009. Okay, that's that as well. Does it give you, does Hyper Null give you the aims as well? Just in case it doesn't, I'm gonna... Because once I go, I'm gonna really go. I'm not gonna slow down for nothing. So I want them all to go back to regular speed at the same time. I'm gonna toss the Chocobo Wing and then just really go. Really start launching. Maybe get a few extra criticals as well. Because at the moment it can't do anything to me, so I'll be fine. Not aim. Into luck. I'm not having any misses either though. That's not going to happen. Okay, we're close now. Right, healing water. Yeah, Riku's slowed down as well now, that's good. And then we're going to haste up and go nuts. Okay. Yeah, I think this attack carries a little bit more delay for it. It gives us a lot of turns afterwards. Look at this. See, when it's back to 3-on-1, the battles are so different. Like, if this was just Malboro Menace on its own, it would be absolutely destroyed. But when it's 2-on-1, everything just... Sorry, when it's 3-on-2, everything just changes. Okay, here we go. A quick hit where possible here. I think I probably won't hit with Riku, actually. Yeah, because it's on a counter, if I just reserve it for the powerful hits, then it's probably better. Putrid Breath will start happening soon. Okay, Light's doing the blast these days. This is me after 5 cheers, right? Damn. I thought I'd be doing a little more damage. Thankfully this one doesn't have auto regen. Thankfully this one doesn't have auto regen, so I'm more able to chip away. Almost everyone's slowed down again. I'm not going to take the risk. I might need some recovery turns, so... That's a good turn. Don't mind that at all. Here we go. Hopefully it's going to be another one in the books soon. But this was another difficult one to overcome, and again I think it was pretty well balanced, man. I've got to say. 120,000 here. So it's a decent amount, but not, again, not game breaking. At least I'm not missing anymore. Okay, Last Supper. It's Titus again, which is a bad choice because he's the one that's got ribbon. So it probably does it like once every X attacks, I would say. Maybe to even it out, I should start attacking with Riku as well. And we definitely need to stay hasted here. And we're not going to get an overdrive anytime soon. So again, that's got to be careful. I can't... Here we go. So this is going to be make or break again. There's not too much I can do here. I mean, how many ribbons can you even have at this stage? But the big trouble is that we get slowed down here. And also it puts you within range of dying from Mega Gastric Juice and the other one. So let's speed up again. So if you could, so again, if you imagine it had auto regen, we'd be screwed at this time. But we're doing okay, hanging in there. Haven't had many criticals despite all the luck use, but fine. Managing for now. I think we should get to the bottom of this. There we go. Okay, so Last Supper wasn't enough to thwart me. We are done. The Happy Slappers have been dispatched. Healing tonic 40. Tonic 4. Okay. That's another one done. Had to jig around the armors again there. Yeah, this armor is definitely very useful. I mean, this is almost as close to Ribbon as you can get, I think. Maybe Provoke is one of the things that it protects against that this doesn't, but is one of very few. Okay, I have been enjoying this Veterans run so far. It's nice to get back to some more sort of... I consider these a bit more like standard bosses than the Guardians run, which seemed a lot more specialist and unique. So these were great, but I have been enjoying going back to these kind of boss battles as well. Okay, Mr. T. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Giant Don Tonberry, aka Mr. T. I mean, it better have an attack called Pitying the Fool. Surely it has to. It must. Otherwise, Pbirdman, what are you even doing? What are you even doing? Let's see. Just Karma. It should just be called Pity. if it's Mr. T, it should just be called Pity. Oh, what? Excuse me? Excuse me. Well, that's... He definitely doesn't have Pity, if that's the attack. Maybe that's why he didn't call it Pity, because I didn't see any Pity there. Now, the only thing I can think of is maybe what he wants is for you to try and do this with characters that aren't killers. So let's just see if Yuna can survive a Karma. And if she can't either, then I'm already baffled. Either there's a way to stop him using Karma. So it just comes in straight away with it. It'd be nice to see the angle properly now. 4,300 for her. Okay. So I guess we survived long enough, maybe... for this. Is Yuna going to get a turn? She is. Okay. This is a very weird start. Just as I was saying, these are more kind of standard boss battles. He just busts in with a giant attack. Let's give someone auto life. I'm just thinking maybe I should let it come close enough that it stops using Karma. Tasty tonic. Is that a haste? It's just stomping around like it's no one's business. Calm yourself down. It's gonna come back with Karma. Okay, I'm seeing what this is. Okay, that Karma hits individually. But why is this haste a thing? That's not fair. Ravija. Wow. Mr. T is not playing around. I've not managed to get a hit in yet. That's percentage based. Waka with his little high potion. Well done. But the overdrives have charged. Okay. Now I'm going to try and bring Riku back. Is it just going to use this attack plus Karma at this stage? Is this it? If that's the case, then I'll be in with a shot. And this is where my overdrives will charge. Now, I feel like Pbirdman would have done things so that when I do use an overdrive, it's going to reply with the karma that hits everybody. So this is just a test to see if that is the case. That's what I predict, but maybe he's not allowed to do. No, but he has had 2 different types so far. So if this were me modding it, that's probably what I'd do to stop people from doing this. But his defense is pretty high. That's only about 70,000, 75. No karma. Okay. Yeesh. I mean, it seems pretty stuck in this haste. It just has auto haste after that. Wow. But having 2 Phoenix Downers, auto Phoenixes, that could keep me in this. But it might just be so fast that we won't have much choice but to just wait and use overdrives. Because it's not like we can keep up here. Yeah, Mr. T is just absolutely romping us right now. I mean, he might be so quick that if he distributes his attacks well, then he might just drain all of our auto Phoenix ability. So you're seeing these characters all have over 96 agility, but I'm just having to sit and watch. Look at that. I tried Dispel already and it didn't work, so I'm thinking, what can I even do? Let's see what Lulu can do with her magic. Eh. Screw it, let's fire off an Ultima anyway. At least we'll know. If this does well too, then it might be a way. But normally haste runs out after 5 turns, but this is just gets auto haste. And shell. So these are all things that we can't dispel them. That's really weird. Just thinking, does that make it susceptible to a status potentially? Might have to fire off like a chaos grenade or something to see. Also, one thing I should see is what happens when you mix 2 Gambler spirits together. Used to be trio, but what would it be now? Tice is going to get a turn soon. Very weird battle here. I mean, I can't survive this attack, so there's not much point in me trying to do anything, right? Yeah, because it can go critical, 40,000. We bring that down to half. That's 19,000. I guess I could theoretically tank up Tidus and try and Sentinel it, maybe? That might be possible. I think I could look into that. If 40,000 is a ceiling for this damage, then with Protect plus Sentinel I could be... And auto, obviously I'd need Auto Potion as well. But I don't have Ribbon plus Auto Potion. Yeah, this is a weird one. The way it just distributes its attacks, you don't have much of a shot at all. So this is how you can have a singular attack potentially still beat Auto Phoenix. Normally singular attack means that Auto Phoenix will always overcome it, but if it's this quick, as you can see, this is basically like a multi-party attack anyway. It's crazy. If I can get a turn, I'd just like to experiment with a couple of things, but at the moment I need it to attack the same 2 characters for like 5-6 attacks in a row. So funnily enough, it might be Lulu getting a turn here, but no. So yeah, he's going to drain all of my Phoenix Downs. This is going to be really weird. Can't remember the last time I encountered something like this. It's basically like it's like the Tankette endless loop. So it's been 3 attacks that haven't hit Waka. How many attacks do we need to not hit to do it? I think the auto haste thing is a bit insane, but And again, it's just so many turns that even if you had Auto Potion and 99 Phoenix Downs, this has been 5 attacks, by the way, that have hit someone else. And now it's Walker again. Oh wait, no. Come on, 6 attacks now that hit someone else. Surely it's Walker's turn now. Surely. Okay, well, there you go. Do I just go attack reels again? I mean, I can't slow him down, it seems. I think just as a test, I want to see... Just thinking, what's a high level item that I don't mind using here? I'll use a Blessed Gem. Calamity Bomb. Get healed from it? Whoa. Okay. It doesn't seem to have anything that can potentially slow it down. It's the waiting game again. I forget how much HP Don Tonberry had. I mean... I don't think it was a huge amount, but enough that I'd need multiple overdrives from Walker. Just trying to think, does that... It did like a fantasy potion type of thing. I'm just wondering if that's like... It doesn't always get the same status every time, and it depends, and we were just unlucky that it seemed to get like auto everything here. It's like a Mighty G on itself that doesn't run out, which is a bit broken. I get why he's done it, so that you don't spam, like you can't defeat it as easily with Auto Phoenix, but... I don't know. You need so specific a setup to counter this madness that basically I'd need to add Auto Potion to Titus' Ribbon Armor, and I don't know if that's what I want to do because I have... That's my only Ribbon Armor, and if I regret Auto Potion, I want something else on there, then that'd be a bad situation, so... Like, I don't mind swapping Lulu's Magic plus 20 with Alchemy, but... for this situation. Still gonna go with this. It's one of those things where if it doesn't have this sort of haste thing going on, then I guess it becomes too easy. But with the haste, it becomes almost impossible. So, let's just see if our Phoenix Downs survive here, or whether he'll drain them out before we're finished. Very weird battle, but what can you do? Nah. And the critical hit rate is so high as well that I just feel like defending against it seems almost impossible. And even if you do, then you have all of the status effects to deal with as well. So it's like, which one can you handle? I don't have auto haste to keep up with them once I revive as well, so... Yeah, I mean, this battle is weird to an extent in which I don't think I like it. I mean, because there's just, I don't see a way out other than just have good enough stats to survive against this chef's knife. And we're not even really that close. So, I don't really know. But then I need to have a word for this one. It's a bit odd. I don't think watching this guy knifing your team for 15 minutes is really a good way to spend your time. Because I mean, you have two choices: either you survive it or you use Auto Phoenix, and surviving it is just so like not an option that I don't really see what you can do. I'm just waiting to run out of Phoenix Downs at this stage. I'm surprised I haven't already. It's been a while. It just keeps distributing its attacks so evenly that I don't have a shot. At the end of the day, it's a 1/3 chance of any person getting hit, and I need 5 or 6 non-hits, so the odds of any one character not being hit 5 or 6 times is pretty low. So that's why you barely get any turns once it gets to this stage. Yeah, so I finally managed to get a turn, but I mean, I've hit it with 2 attack reels, and that's about 140,000 damage. It has 480,000 HP in the vanilla, and I'm down to 8 Phoenix Downs, so this battle's pretty much over. I'm going to try Dispel one more time just to see what it does, if anything. It just keeps missing, so it's developed some sort of auto haste, which is shit. So we need to figure out something different. Usually Pbirdman leaves some sort of trick, but I've got to try and find it. The trick can't be to combine Ribbon, Auto Potion, and tanking. That can't be the only way to defeat this guy, surely. There's got to be more to it than that. At this stage it's just too fast. Okay, finally. After witnessing my characters get stabbed for 15 minutes, he's finally drained out my Phoenix Downs, and I'm dead. Oh, I'm relieved. Seriously. What a weird battle. Pbirdman's either loved that, or he's like, oh, I probably not. That's probably not how it should have happened. I don't know what he's thinking. I mean, it's like you need... SOS Haste, and you need Auto Phoenix. Yeah, so after this battle, all of my overdrive modes were changed to Stoic. Again, I think this is a bug to do with this version of the patch and something that he's doing to manipulate the battles, but it's something we need to fix. Okay, gonna try something a little different here, just as a test. Hold on, did I buy the... No. Okay, let's get those, and... Right, got to preempt it for the first time. I feel like Ultima still did about, what is it, 8,000 damage? It's not going to be enough. So that's about 60,000. Yeah, so it automatically switches to Stoic in this one. Right, I still feel like the first move he uses is the Karma that hits everybody. Yeah, that was going to be a wipeout, so that's the right move. Okay. Now I can try and offload a bit more overdrive here. So I've done about 60,000 damage. Time for another 70. Oh, it's more than 70 actually. It's like 95. Okay. Gonna get some more overdrives off here while I can. See if I can beat the rush. If I've got enough damage under my belt before it uses all that shit and starts stabbing us to death, I feel like with the 3 or 4 overdrives I could get off, I might be able to win. So let's see. And if this doesn't work either, then we really do have to look towards buffing someone and having a sentinel to see if we can manage. The Doom won't matter because I would have taken them out anyway. So, because they would have been taken out anyway. Oh no, that was really bad timing. I forgot I was going to use it there. What about Gravija? Oh, there you go. Right, I needed to get Lulu in there like now. Yeah, so this is going to be my second Auto Phoenixer. Now I deliberately made sure she doesn't have Alchemy, so that when Titus is revived, he's revived with Auto Haste. I feel like maybe that might help him get an extra turn or two, because he'll come back with yellow HP every time. So maybe he'll need to be around for less hits to be able to make it. So that's the theory. Let's see if it works. Okay. I've got nothing to lose here. Let's just use... Then again, I say that, but it's so little damage that it's kind of not worth it, but... Maybe when she gets a turn, it's better to just You never know. Basically, I kind of have to rely on the overdrives here. Ah, Waka was the bad choice. But when she's hasty, she trades turns pretty well. But Tidus still has to survive like 4. That's too much. She doesn't have Entrust, unfortunately. So Lulu not having Entrust kind of cost me here. And the fact that it's Stoic Overdrive mode is also worse. So like Tidus is going to get a turn now, but he doesn't have an Overdrive. That's a shame. I think it delays the entire party, that's what I'm noticing, because it looked like there was 2 attacks until Tidus got his next one. But that's not how it worked. So I think it delays everybody. But Tidus hasn't been hit in ages and he's just still sitting there, and even though he's in SOS haste. The guy's been sitting there in haste for like 4 or 5 turns, just waiting. It took so many. I mean, I might as well attack, I don't have a choice here. Yeah. The fact that it gets auto haste, auto shell, and auto protect is kind of lame. It just doesn't wear off at all. And that hit wasn't enough for the overdrive either. Okay, well, now we have to wait for Waka. Again, in this race against time, I don't think I can win. Wow, okay, Waka finally got a turn, yay! I don't think these are going to be enough, but... Again, if he didn't have auto protect, I think it would, but... He's got so many buffs. He's really done everything he can so far to not let you wipe it out completely. The trouble with this whole thing as well is because it's stoic, a person getting 2 turns in a row doesn't really help anything, unfortunately. Because Waka has no overdrive for the second one. So yeah, that could happen right now. Waka could get another turn, but he'll be able to do like 10,000 more damage, and that'll be it. I think next time he gets a turn, as a test, I'll probably Sentinel to see if this can be Sentinel. If it can't be Sentinel, then... Wow, Waka's going to get another turn. He hasn't been hit for about 10 turns now, 11. But I can't capitalize because I don't have... Oh, well, there you go. That sucks. So Waka's taken like 1 of the last 15 turns, but he's only gotten 1 turn of the last 15. That's just how it works, and it's because it's just so fast, and because of the delay, it's just horrible. Okay, I think Waka's going to get his 2nd turn of the last 20 turns, even though he's only been hit once. I'm going to run a Sentinel test. Let's see. Does it work? Nope. But what does it bring the damage down to? Oh, it makes no difference. Okay. Well, I mean, if this is the case, then I'm left with no choice because I can't tank it. Yeah, I mean, SOS haste makes no impact. I guess the delay and the fact that it kicks in after you've been revived, it doesn't make your turn come any quicker. It doesn't make your first turn come any quicker. I think in the mechanics it must be something like that. So Tidus would have got it if he didn't get attacked one more time, but it's not happening. So I think agility-wise, I think something needs to be done here because it's just not... It's too much. I mean, you saw Sentinel didn't seem to do anything to reduce the damage either, so when you take that option away as well, it just doesn't really leave you with anything. So either you just have to hope you get lucky and players get a chance to spam overdrive. So again, he was one turn away from getting an overdrive, and this isn't going to be a way to win the battle, and it shouldn't be. The trouble is you can't even flee half the time. You just have to wait. I think again he's Mr. T's overkilled it here. Mr. T needs to have a little pity. There's no foothold you can get into the battle at all. Yeah, it just keeps alternating to it. I haven't had a turn in literally about 5 minutes. I've just been watching. It's so quick that even with over 96 agility, it needs to hit someone else like 6 times for a character to get a turn, and the probability of that is really low. It just won't happen. Yeah, you see, just when he's about to get a turn, there's been occasions where it's been 4 or 5 turns hitting someone else. And just when I'm thinking, maybe I'll get a turn, no, it just turns around and attacks that character too. So it's like, you get nothing. I think Lulu's going to get a turn, actually. So depending on the situation, this might be one that I have to skip for now, because I don't really know what I can do here. I don't have a play. Yep, again, it was just about to be Lulu's turn. He's done this about 4 or 5 times. He's really trolled me. He's left a character unhit for 4 or 5 turns, and then hit him on the 6th, so they didn't get their turn. It's brutal. Nastiest battle I've seen in a long time. Fucking comes in with a Karma that hits everybody, uses Gravija, uses Doom on everyone, then takes some fucking random potion, then goes into auto haste, auto protect, auto shell, and it just knife attacks everyone that can't be reduced with Sentinel. So, dude, calm down. Seriously, calm down. It's not. This isn't penance. I wanted you guys to watch it with me, just so you can see the frustration of this battle. Oh, I got a turn. Look at me. Yay. I'm just going to ride out until I get 0 Phoenix Downs left. At least trusty attack reels are still working. I think I've done like 240, 250,000 with attack reels now. I've probably done about 300k to 350k, but it has 480, so it's not enough. I'd need maybe 2 or 3 more attack reels to win this, and you're seeing how difficult it is to get even 1. Okay, so we finally ran out of Phoenix Downs. Good riddance. I think what I'll do next time is I'll fight with save states and practice a few like potential tanking strategies and see what I can manage. Okay, thank you, Mr. T. Another 15-20 minutes of just empty staring at the screen watching myself die. That was fun. Oh no. He didn't use Karma against Waka though. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, okay, next we got Gravija. Alright, next we've got Gravija, which we should all survive. Right. Okay, thank you, Walker. Let's get some cheers in. Just got to see if Titus can survive one of these stabs. If he can, then we're onto something. If not, then we're not. In case but it goes critical, so it can't be magic damage. I was just thinking maybe somehow it's magic damage, but I'm pretty sure it isn't. Okay, let's begin. Let's see, if Titus is still taking full damage here, there's pretty much no point. Yeah, he is. So this is what I mean. So forget this. If that's the case and we can't tank it at all, then that means that the only shot we really have is still to blitz it out with overdrives before it gets a shot. So that's what we'll try and do. And if that doesn't work either, then I'm going to have to give this one a miss. Because I'm not seeing any other way. If we can't survive that attack, then there's no hope. And I'm not about to break the HP limit. So, okay, equip. I'm gonna have to start going with like first strike weapons here to really make this work. So 120 plus about 100, so 220,000 damage so far. Really going all in here. I even added a strength plus 20 on a random initiative weapon to try and inch out that extra bit of damage. But now I need pretty much 2 more attack reels probably, and I'm done. And there's 1 more guaranteed. So it's a shame Titus didn't get hit with a Karma. It would have worked nicely, but... Okay, got plenty of turns in here. Is it me or did it... Was it just a heal or was that a regen? I think it was just a heal. Thankfully. Does Lulu have Entrust? She does not, of course. That would have helped. I think it is Gravija next though. Gonna wait. Oh man, since when does it have regen? So oh wait, this time it has a different set of effects. So there is a degree of randomness to it. Okay. That's interesting. But do you get auto protect still? And I assume it's something we can't dispel once again. Okay, right. This is important now. That could change the battle. I think again, despite the auto regen, I think it's still favourable to me because it doesn't have the auto haste anymore. So I think this is a good thing. Hold on, there's still hope yet. So I think the times when I've fought it, I've just been unlucky and I've got like the auto haste version. And the auto protect and the auto shell and all that stuff. Well done, Walker. Right, let's keep pushing. So I guess there's a degree of randomness when it comes to Mr. T. If you get a favourable setup, then you can win. But if you get the auto haste one, which I got, then it's pretty impossible. And I think this thing gives it like a cheer. I think that's 5 times cheer that it has as a result. Interesting. Right, so now that we get to this phase, let's see how this is going to work. Now that it's not in its like super duper haste mode. 15,000 healed there, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, you see, look at the turns now. Look how things have changed. I'm going to go back to the Grand Slam here, so that when I do get turns I can do more damage. In case I get a chance to entrust, I'm gonna... I didn't expect it to turn out like this. It took me a little while to even realize that it wasn't in haste anymore. But it's gaining back a lot of HP and it's gaining it fast. So we hit 2 different characters and Riku now gets a chance to speed things up again. So we're definitely in with a shot here, but the auto regen is going to be tough to deal with. And because of the death effect, sometimes you just don't get the overdrive either, which is a pain. But I'm curious to see how much a normal attack is going to do at this stage. Does it still hit you with Karma afterwards? No. Okay, at least Riku can try and balance out the auto regen to an extent. 20,000. It's not great, but we're keeping up. At least we're stopping it from gaining any further. Surely we should be able to do it on this run. 15,000. Son of a bitch. Just gaining back them big old 15,000 chunks, and Waka's just not getting overdrive again. For some reason against this guy, it's just the worst combination of turns all the time. You just can't get the overdrive. I'm barely keeping up with his healing at the moment. With Waka I have to keep attacking especially. If it's Riku I'll throw a Chocobo Wing, but for Waka I think I've got to keep going. Yep, just relentlessly attacking Tidus. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. Just missed at the most random times. So Riku hasn't missed a single time. Yeah, if it stops hitting Waka, we're going to get locked into this stupid stalemate. This has happened quite a few times. Whenever we have an auto regen enemy, we've just been locked into this annoying, where it's taken me like 20 minutes, half an hour to beat through the auto regen. At the moment, this is all we can really do. Just negate the healing to an extent. Just doesn't leave any turns. It doesn't matter if you've got like 5 turns afterwards, you just won't get it. Waka trades turns 2 for 1 when he's in haste, I believe. Yeah, so that's why. Yeah, there's only a 1/3 chance he gets 2 turns in a row against it, even when he's in haste. So it just really makes things super, super tough. I don't have the MP for Entrust either. You know what? I don't like this. Fuck this. I'm going to restart that. Honestly, I prefer the haste version. When it doesn't have auto haste, I would have won by now. Oh, so this time you managed to get both. Okay, so this is a version that you definitely don't want to fight. So you kind of have to wait until you get the optimal version to try and beat, because auto haste plus auto regen, you're not going to win. Impossible. You'd need like... This is basically a hero's run level. You'd need like 200 strength or something, and like 150 agility to have a chance of beating that. So my advice to you when this happens is just restart. And I guess keep fighting until you get like a favorable, yeah, fuck that. So you're not going to get very far with that. You saw, even when it had auto regen and no haste, it still wasn't enough for me. So I'm going to have to wait until there's no auto regen, and then we'll see how we do. I guess there's a chance there's one where you get no haste and no auto regen, but that needs a lot of luck. Got to not get twitchy on these attack reels when you feel like you're in with a shot. This will be the final attempt I make at this guy though. If this doesn't work either, then I'll probably skip on to the next one. But because you guys get the idea. If there was no auto regen here, this thing would be dead. So either Pbirdman keeps it like this and you have to hope for a bit of a lucky battle here, or I don't know, or he changes things a little bit to give players a bit more of a chance. But either way, I think it's been probably about an hour and a half fighting this thing. I think I'm done. So it's all or nothing here. But you can see it's just not dying. I must have unleashed about 8 overdrives total now. It's just not enough. The way it just comes back with 15,000. Auto regen at these kinds of HPs is just so deadly. It's like if it takes 6 turns for Waka to get an overdrive, at that stage it's literally healed the same amount as Waka's overdrive anyway. So it's just a pain. I'm going to take a risk here because Waka's one does a lot more damage. See, I took a risk and it was a bad move. I thought he got hit twice already. There's a chance he probably won't get hit again, but this is all just going backwards now. I'll probably ride this out until I have no... I'm going to speed up here because I'm tired of this shit. I'm going to speed up and slow down depending on whether I have an overdrive or not. I think the sound's going to go completely out of sync, but fuck it. It's been a long day. And I've missed, that's great, thanks. Yeah, so it's probably healed like a good 100,000 here, and there's been nothing I could do about it. See, by the time you get in a position to unload some overdrives, he's healed over 100,000 HP anyway. So it's like, okay. So slow it down again. It's going to be a mess. Slice and dice. Speed up again. It's going to be manic. Good luck to the recorder trying to keep up with that. Here we go. Again. Remember, no auto haste is what's killing this situation once again. I think I am slightly out damaging it if it keeps going like this, but it's just... it's such tough going. But we're going to run out of Phoenix down soon anyway. We're not going to be able to do it here. I mean, I would have done easily over 1 million damage, and it wouldn't have been enough, so... I think the auto regen trick has been played out so far in the Veterans run. That's the only thing I would say. I mean, so far I think it's been really well balanced, but I think he's abused auto regen too much. I get that he's trying to stop people overpowering these enemies, but I don't think auto regen all the time is the best way. It's just... it's frustrating to deal with on like a... in like a long-term sense. You've seen multiple enemies now where it's taken me like 20-30 minutes to try and break through the auto regen, and this is as much damage as I can do. I have nothing more. And while Pbirdman also doesn't want you to just go and bust in with 250 strength and completely blitz this thing out, so then he kind of leaves you with no choice. So yeah, this one's not there. This is the first one I've encountered where this ain't it, chief. Because then otherwise you just have to wait for players to have enough repeat attempts where it doesn't have auto regen and then take it out like that, which again I don't think is a good idea either. So it's been a bad end to the session, unfortunately. I was having a lot of fun, but this battle's kind of zapped it out of me. But oh well. That's what happens with the testing of these things. You can't have great fun the first time with every single one of these. That's just how it goes. And I've gone back to not getting a turn in. I would run out as well. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. Fuck off. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to wrap up for another session. How are we doing? I'm not going to fight that guy again because you get the point. And we'll go to opposites attract. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's not too bad. So we're nearly halfway through, but Mr. T was just total bullshit, unfortunately. I'll definitely talk to Pbirdman about that, and I'll let you guys know what changes, if any, there is going to be to it. If there's no changes, then you'll just have to keep repeating this battle until the tonic or whatever it is that it has doesn't give it auto regen, and then you should be able to take it out. So the auto haste version was extremely annoying, and then for some reason the auto haste stopped, but then it started getting auto regen every single time, and I was like, okay mate, whatever. But when you get the right combination, you'll definitely be able to defeat it by spamming overdrives, because I haven't really found a better method than that. So that's the deal for now. I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Take care.